Welcome back, everyone. It's Super Kelly Brothers Podcast, episode 333 for the 1st of March, 2026. My name's Sloan Kelly.
My name's Jody Kelly. Yo.
Hello. We're talking
Good
about...
evening.
We saw... so the bikes are out. Motorbikes are out in Scotland because it's the first day of spring today. So that means that the bikes are out. And we saw two traffic cops on their bikes. And of course, I immediately went, all right, Stirling, out of the car.
The immediate thing I think of is chips. Remember chips back in the day?
Anna Marie said that as well. She said, no, it's chips. And I went, no, it's the traffic cop from Scotch and Rye.
He wasn't a motorbike, wasn't he, Ricky Fulton?
You do that with the goggles.
They remade Chips, though. That's right. But they remade Chips as a movie with
Dax Shepard, Michael Pena.
Michael Pena in it.
Yeah.
He was
Eric Estrada was in it as well. Was he?
Poncherelli.
He was Poncherelli, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Great times.
Good times, yeah. Did you know the guy that was the sergeant in the original one is an actor? I can't remember his first name, but his last name is Pine, and he's the father of Chris Pine. Our favourite Chris.
Yes, that is our favourite Chris. I've not seen him in a film for a wee while, though. Chris Pine.
No, that's because of.
Oh no!
You know the old
really?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Why? What?
Well, it didn't do well. It was a complete bomb at the box office.
One film, doesn't he? One film doesn't do it. Yeah. I thought you were going to say it was something to do with that movie, Don't Worry, Darling. Remember that film with Harry Styles? And there was a bit of controversy between Harry Styles and him spitting on him or something.
I thought you were going to say he was in the Epstein files.
No. Harry Styles, dear.
All right,
he's
okay.
He's a modern pop star.
He's also coming back as well. He was at the Brits, wasn't he? Harry Styles.
Aye. I love Harry Styles. I think he's brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant.
Aye, all right, calm down.
Have you listened to any of his albums?
Mm-mm.
Listen to them, Sloan.
No.
You'd like them. They're pretty proggy.
No.
He's a Peter Gabriel fan. Just saying.
I liked it. Was it Sign of the Times? That was the one that he did.
Aye, that's right. That was around the same.
Sign of the Times.
I don't know that one.
Afraid. No,
because he was in Dunkirk. That was kind of, he was in that, and you remember that? You seen Dunkirk?
I never saw Dunkirk.
Oh, for goodness sake! I'm going to write a list for you, films to watch.
I'm going to write a list of films for you to watch. Headline
like
at the top. will be Halloween. Let me finish.
I've seen it.
It's one of his best.
I've seen all those films you've told me about.
I see.
You need to watch the ones I tell you about.
Jody, there's plenty of movies I watch that you don't watch. Have you watched Train Dreams? No.
I have. I have watched it.
Have you?
I have. I finished it.
Did you understand it?
Of course I did. I'm not as stupid as you look.
Oh, okay. What was the other one as well? Oh, there was the other one that was the other dad movie was the Tom Hiddleston one, the Stephen King book, The Life of Chuck or whatever it's called.
Life of Chuck, yes.
Aye, that was good as well.
That?
I did.
You liked that?
See, I like weird movies.
I watch some good stuff. That's good.
I watch a lot of good stuff. I just don't tell you about it.
You better start. That's the whole point of the podcast.
No, the whole point of the podcast is to talk about entertainment and things in an entertaining way.
Yeah, okay.
I read it somewhere. Well, it's on the blurb of our website.
Yeah, I read that.
So, how was your week?
All right. Pretty uneventful.
No,
not busy. No, nothing. Retirement day yesterday. And,
congratulations! Did you get a carriage clock?
Oh man, we were talking about how long till you retire, type stuff. You know, Derek, my brother-in-law, he's got 3 years. To retire. Aye, 65. He's going to. I'll be doing. well, 67, isn't it? So
68, I think it is, isn't it? I think it's 68. You get your old age, your pension. No, it's
67.
60. Is it still 67? All right, okay.
Aye.
By the time we get there, Jody, they'll bump it up a wee bit, and it'll be 68.
Oh, probably.
Aye, missed it. Yeah.
By that time, I'll be hunched over my laptop with my head on the keyboard.
Your listing horn.
Aye.
What?
Some would say we're at that stage right now.
Doing Zoom calls like this. What?
No, do you know? It's whenever you speak to somebody of a certain age, the Zoom calls like that. So I was just saying, or it's like that. I was just saying there to somebody. I don't know why they can't. You know, why can't you just hold it in a proper way? It's not like you can't see your face, so I don't understand.
Well, yeah. My favorite other one is the guy that he sits away and talks away, and you just hear some guy going, "You're on mute."
Yeah.
Me,
in fact,
usually.
today, just I don't know what I want to run on too much, but today, Evelyn's mum left a message on her phone and said, "Can you hear me?" It was a message. It's a voice message. Hear me. Anyway, as if she's going to answer. It's a voicemail.
The other thing as well I don't understand is the older generation. The older generation, it's just these two guys. The older generation, they always say, "Why don't you just phone people? Is it not easier just to phone people? Is it not easier just to text people?" Surely the opposite is also true. Because you don't know if you're going to get them in, or it's a bad thing, or whatever it is. It's not really that important when you're calling them in. It's not like an urgent thing where it's like, was it plums or melons I was supposed to get?
Well,
you know.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes emotions don't come across in text, and they can be misconstrued.
Well, that's true, yeah.
You know, when
you're, there's a famous Key and Peele sketch about the you're a piece of work. Oh, thanks, man.
Exactly. They're so good. Those sketches are so good, so consistently good as well. Those shows,
really good.
But see, when we were watching Key and Peele, we were like watching them. It was like the universe kind of just keeps folding out and kind of disappearing, and you can't quite get to the end of it. It was like that, but Sky kept taking gradually we're kind of taking away the episodes as we were watching them.
Oh, really?
So as we were watching, like we got to season 5, they were like taking away season 10 and then season 9, and we're trying to get to the end of it, and so I don't know where it's disappeared to. It must have went somewhere.
Don't know. Is it not Comedy Central? It must be on Paramount, surely. I would have thought.
Well, maybe. Don't know, but we've got loads we still need to watch, because I think we only got to about season 6 or something.
It's got to be somewhere. Key and Peele available on nowhere.
No,
Just Watch. Here we go. Yeah, nowhere. Everything's you got to buy it. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was totally pulled.
It's £10 a season. It is as well.
Aye.
It's quite steep.
Yeah, but very good, really good.
Yeah.
Aye.
And with that, talking of what network they're on, shall we do the old what's the tea? What's the tea? Netflix. May have heard of them. They put a bid in for Warner Brothers for all the streaming and for all the IP. Paramount were not happy because they wanted to buy Warner's and they weren't offered that at the time. So it was opened up and they offered, we'll give you 10 and 6 for the whole lot. And Warner Brothers said, no, we're not going to do that. It's ridiculous. Netflix put down a better bid and they won. But they didn't want the traditional linear, what they call linear networks. They didn't want CNN. They didn't want any of that.
Oh, are you still there?
Just wanted the streaming services. And I'm still here. And Larry Ellison's son David threw his wee thing at the pram and got Daddy to call the president. Probably, I don't know what happened behind the scenes, but essentially something going on. Yeah. Essentially, what's happened is there's been a little Uno Reverso has been played, and Paramount is now the successful bidder for Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Netflix had the logo. They did the logo.
They did the whole thing. And not only that was, see, when they won, within we've got the logo. We've done a logo, man.
We've done a logo.
I've got a picture of it and everything.
It's all sorted.
We've mocked it up.
Done a drawing of it.
They've done an AI scene of the two of them hugging each other.
Yeah.
For nothing. Yeah. But it's weird. Yes, I don't know what. So Netflix, they didn't go away empty. You didn't go away empty-handed. Here's what you would have won.
What, they won a speedboat?
They got a consolation prize. Now it's not quite a statue of Bully and a set of darts. It's $2.9 billion in cash that Larry Ellison, I'm presuming, has written. No, it was written. So when you write a contract like this, a mergers and acquisitions contract like this, you always put in a thing that says, by the way, if you screw us over, you owe us money.
Right.
And so that was the get out fee was the $2.9 billion. And so they just, here's your check. Here's your check, threw it across the table at them. And then we're told to go in their jolly little way. So they didn't. It's not like they didn't get anything out of it. They did get, $2.9 billion, but they did not get DC and they did not get HBO. That's the two sort of big jewels in the crown, or Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I wonder.
Or the other
wonder
IP as well.
What would I would have preferred the Netflix thing? I think, then we would have got the best of both worlds. I think,
Yeah.
Because Paramount Plus is okay, but it's kind of tucked away a little bit. It's not like the go-to streaming. When you talk about streaming,
will be soon
on TV. Well, maybe. Well, maybe actually, yeah. Well, it's certainly a hell of a feather in their bow. That's for sure.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's weird now because now they've got so Paramount is now. I mean, obviously all of this is subject to regulatory approval and all that kind of stuff. But Trump's in the White House and Larry's his pal. So
Larry. Do you get that reference, by the way, when I say Larry? Larry.
No. Is it from Triangle?
Does anyone get it that's watching?
Is it from Triangle?
No.
Remember Larry Lamb was in Triangle?
Larry Lamb, no.
Kate Mara. Was it Kate Mara? I think it was Kate Mara, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Kate Mara.
She was the owner, I think.
Oh, hold on. We've got a wee comment here. Hold on. Hello there. Hello.
Oh.
Merle Ribbon Claw. Alan Aturiel and Villanosis are not robots, and they were part of Warner Bros. Alan Aturiel.
Aturiel.
Who the heck are they? You need to expand in this. This sounds
interesting. I don't know actually. Okay. He's an artist, and he created Villainous. That's the word. Which was part of the Cartoon Network Latin America.
Oh, he's a voice actor. He's a voice actor. Thank you for confirming that. Cheers.
But they've got pretty much everything that they wanted in the deal. Paramount's got everything they want in the deal. What was I found was interesting was I went to there's actually a Wikipedia page called Proposed Acquisition of Warner Brothers Discovery, and in it they give a chart of the US streaming market share as of January 2026, and Netflix has 19.6% of the market share of streaming services. Disney has 26%. So that's really what they're doing. So they're really kind of going for because what do we got? HBO Max is 10%, Paramount's 10%, so that gets them to 20%. So that basically means that they're better than Netflix at that point.
Well,
But
that's a good. That is
like
well.
Paramount
What,
and Warner Bros. Is what?
That's a good.
No, after you. No, you first.
I was putting in there, so that is a good thing though, because Disney own all their IPs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Paramount obviously owns some IPs, but if they own Warner Brothers, they've got a hell of a more bigger, arguably bigger IPs. Bigly, to use the Trump word, bigly.
That's right. Bigly IPs.
Bigly IPs, intellectual properties.
Yeah.
No, and they're not kind of. Obviously, they are kind of pulling in kind of movies from, or are they? Is it Netflix that just does that? Paramount it's all Paramount stuff, and then obviously then it'll all be Warner Brothers stuff, and then does HBO? That won't be a thing anymore.
I think it'll be the same thing as I said about Netflix. I think you'll end up with there'll be a Paramount Plus, and then there'll be an HBO tab, and it'll be a blank page that says for $9.99 a month you can get HBO. Well, for $29.99 a month you can get HBO.
Or will it be Warner Brothers Plus? You know what I mean? Why make it HBO? Why not just have it the Warner Brothers?
No, that's what I'm saying is the HBO stuff, like Game of Thrones and all the stuff that was HBO would be in its own separate tab. Yeah, it would all be in its own separate tab, whereas the Warner Brothers and Paramount stuff would all be glommed together. But when you think about the stuff that Paramount has, they've got a lot of Nickelodeon and all that kind of stuff. That's all part of Paramount. So that's all kind of kiddie type stuff, like the Dora Explorer and Diego and all that kind of stuff, SpongeBob, those kind of things. And then you get the more kind of adult stuff as well. So you get South Park as well. But maybe Warner Brothers is going for that kind of teen market because it's got the DC, and maybe that's the reason, because that was the reason why that's the reason why Disney bought Marvel, was because they didn't have a teen market and they needed that teen market, so they bought Marvel Comics because that would give them the teen market.
And then arguably you would say that Disney have kind of in some ways they've kind of watered down Marvel and Star Wars a little bit, with kind of made it a bit Disneyfied, and the cynic would say that. I'm playing devil's advocate here, and certainly, we've seen it with Secret Wars. We've seen it with what was the deaf girl?
Echo.
What was that show? Echo. That was kind of. It could have been so much grittier, and it would have been so much better, grittier. But I felt as if they were kind of restrained a little bit, Disneyfied a little bit, these shows, Hawkeye, Hawkeye,
Hawkeye was okay,
a little bit,
there's bigger ramifications as well, because obviously Warner's owns CNN as well, which is not the Cartoon News Network, it's the cable news network, and it's owned that for many, many years, and it's traditionally been a very left-leaning, liberal type news outlet, and of course Larry and his son are not leaning that direction. They're Larry. They're heading the other way as far as politics is concerned, and they have a friend in the White House. So, and he hates CNN. CNN is fake news to him. So, if they can kill CNN or transform it into a right-wing news organization, all the better for them. And now that they have the reins of power at that organization, I can't imagine that it would be anything different to that. I think they will just go ahead and just steamroll it, and then make it either a new Fox, or a Fox for MAGA type thing, or they'll make it just kill it. Just kill it.
Imagine. God.
What a paradigm shift.
Trump TV. Can you imagine?
Trump TV. TNN. There you go. Trump News Network.
Can you imagine? That's what happens.
Bigly. Yeah.
Because it's like there's a link there, a big link there, you know.
We think about Elon Musk as well buying X, and like every second tweet you get. I left X when this happened, when this started to happen, but like every second tweet is from Elon. You can't get rid of him. Like he's there in your feed.
But can you imagine that happening? You know, he's taking over TV.
Yeah.
You know. Can I take a small break? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Sure.
Just seconds.
One moment, please. Then there's the theatrical output as well. So one of the big things that people, and for some reason James Cameron was, I mean, he's tied in with Disney, so what does he care about this? But he threw his neb in and said he didn't want Netflix to take over because it would make everything streaming and it would kill cinema and all this kind of stuff.
Aye, these guys are coming from a
James Cameron.
Aye, these guys are coming from a cinematic prospect. They don't want, you know, nobody wants cinema to die. You know what I mean? And I think sometimes you see these things and you think to yourself, this is another nail in the coffin for cinemas, you know. But like you say, there is a cinematic. That's what I liked about the fact that it was going to be Netflix, because I thought we're going to get cinematic stuff, you know, proper cinematic stuff from Netflix because they're with Warner Brothers now. But that would have been cool. But I don't know. We'll just need to see how it goes, I suppose.
I mean, this goes back to like the 1930s. You remember they were driving the car, they were driving like the steering wheel like this.
Don't remember the 1930s. Come on now.
No, you know I'm talking about. Like, you remember the like 1930s, 40s. We've seen the movies from the 1930s. Like North by Northwest. North by Northwest is a great movie. It's a fantastic movie, but a lot of it happens inside. Seeing the pictures. A lot of it happens inside a studio. So you see, you know, Cary Grant driving a car like that in the background getting projected behind him.
He's doing what?
He's doing
Oh, all right, okay. Driving a car then, is he?
Skiing.
Vaping.
Vaping, yeah. Fighting off ninjas.
Double vaping.
And there's a projector screen in the background and things like that. And Kubrick used that technique all the way up to Eyes Wide Shut, because the bit where Tommy is walking. He's walking down the street. He's on a treadmill, and there's a projection behind him, which is the street moving, receding in the background. It's brilliant. It's fantastic because you can control the atmosphere. That's why people do it, and that's what's going to happen with the volume. And more movies are going to get shot like that.
I hope not.
Where everything's going to be inside a studio because it's expensive to do location shooting.
And the problem is so much better.
But that's the problem, is the fact that in order to make it look amazing, you have to go on location. Like, you just have to, because you don't get the same realism. Like, things don't bounce off. The light doesn't bounce off the same way as a rear projection does. It's very clever and it looks good to a point.
Yeah,
but you can start to see the seams, though.
Yeah, we've said it before, how amazed everybody was, and we were as well, about the volume. The Mandalorian and the volume thing. It was part of the what's that computer game?
It's Unreal Engine.
Engine.
Yeah.
And it just looked amazing. You can change the lighting and all that, and blah blah blah, and you can hook it up to the computer so that the lights actually, match, the physical people with the graphic volume thing. It looked amazing, but now you can really tell, can't you? It's just dead obvious when you see it, and you see it in other things now as well. I was watching something kind of quite recently, and you know, you can tell, and they used it quite a lot in that. Was it 1899 or something? It was called. It's set in a boat. It was a sort of sci-fi thing. It was the sort of the creators of Dark, the German producers. They used it significantly, the volume, for the ship, being on the ship, because it's like kind of iceberg stuff, you know, things like that happening.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell, you can really tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
And then the last, was there anything else we need to talk about this? I guess there's another thing as well. While all of this is going on, might as well segue into this one. 2 episodes ago, we talked about Disney were shouting at ByteDance for their C Dance 2.0.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Warner Brothers is doing it now. So apparently there's AI videos of Superman, Batman, and Game of Thrones characters are being used on this C Dance 2.0,
Right.
and they're no happy. So it's a blatant infringement of the new AI video services. So I'm assuming at some point they will announce a sign up with either OpenAI, or I'm trying to look for it in the story, but I don't see it. But yeah, they're not happy with the use of it through ByteDance's program.
So I was watching an interview with Matthew McConaughey. It was one of these kind of actor on actor things, and he was saying that the best thing for an actor to do just now, if they're at a certain level anyway, is to get the full rights to his voice and his image, so that when the time comes when you've got to fight this, you know, you're going to be able to claim money back for the use of his image and his voice and his likeness.
Well, good luck if you're out in Star Wars, because you signed that away.
Yeah, but well, okay, but subsequent things, you know, AI is a new thing, so I don't know how that works, but
yeah, that's true. It could be for a new use.
Yeah. I mean, he signed it away to Lucasfilm. He didn't sign it away to the world. You know what I mean?
No, he signed it away to Disney, but Disney has an agreement with OpenAI for their C tool, whatever it's called, that you can generate AI images.
Yeah, well, it might be different for Disney that'll do that.
I know that the like, because Mark Hamill talks about this, about, you know, it was in perpetuity, but I don't know if it was for all purposes and whatever we wanted to, for what nefarious needs we wanted to do. But I mean, they've already done an AI version of Luke Skywalker in The Mandalorian, so
yeah, they have. Well, not an AI version, Sloan. It was a deep fake. Remember, we were talking deep fakes last year. And now we're talking AI. I mean, that's how quickly things have changed. We're not talking about deep fakes anymore. You don't need deep fakes. Are so yesterday.
Well, deep fakes are right. Well, it still is a deep fake. I know what you mean, but I mean, technically, it's still a deep fake, though.
Yeah, but
it's an deeper fake, deep fake, a bigly deep fake.
But see, with deep fakes, you used to have like, you know, every angle of a person from various different movies and pull them in. You know, you don't need that anymore. It's just a case of typing in stuff.
It's a good prompt.
Yeah. So, you know, deep fake was a thing, and now it's. I mean, I was watching another Beggars Canyon Star Wars AI. I know you hate them, but they're scratching an itch for me. And it was they had Dash Rengar in it, you know, from Shadow's Empire, and it was Kurt Russell. they cast Kurt Russell as Dash Rengar, and it works. It's really, you know, I know you hate me saying it, but it really works.
I don't know. I just think it's slop. I just think it's kind of lazy.
I do. I think that we should. I think we should watch. I think we should do I was saying this last week. Me, you, and James doing a kind of watch along to maybe three AI videos, right? One from sort of 2 years ago, one from a year ago, and one from this year to see the difference, and just talk about them.
I know. I mean, we've all seen, Will Smith,
how much eating
eating
spaghetti,
and how much
the
that's improved.
The leap is unreal.
Yeah, it's a bowl of spaghetti. That's what it is. It's a leap of a bowl of spaghetti.
It's a leap of a bowl of spaghetti.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's stick with Paramount. As soon as we're talking about Warner Brothers and Paramount here, good news, everyone. Although I've not heard great reports from it, but Scream 7 has set a new franchise record. It opened really strongly. This was the opening weekend.
God.
I'm not entirely sure if that includes all the people going like, "Yeah, I want my money back." But
yeah, well, our James went to see it, and he says, and it's not like him to be so. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it's not like James to go and see a movie and really bash it, but he said it was one of the worst movies he's ever seen.
Yeah, that's the second movie he's don't like. He didn't like Zootopia 2. He fell asleep in that one.
Well, it's not that he didn't like it; just was tired.
Well, I think if you're
he was sleepy.
If you are tired, you can probably still power through a movie.
No.
Anyway, but yeah, he really didn't like this one, and I asked Sam about it, and she's like, "Oh, it was so bad." And I said the reports have been coming in that it feels like they fed AI the first 6 movies and said, "Can you make a movie for the 7th one?"
Yeah.
And she said, "Yeah, I can see that."
Yeah.
So
I've heard it's up there with the worst movie of all time.
Yeah,
that's what I've heard.
Which is Rebel Moon,
which you've watched how many times?
12 times now.
There you go,
Jody. It's for science and for the podcast.
Yep, not 12 times. 3.
I've watched. Actually, no. How many times have I watched it? I've watched it. I feel like Rich from RLM now.
Listen, I'll tell you how many times you watched it. Too many times.
3 times. I watched it 3 times. So I watched it the first time, and then I watched it the second time with a critical eye because we were reviewing it for the podcast.
We did a watch along.
Aye, and then the third time I watched the extended R-rated version.
Okay, right, okay. I'll let you off.
So yeah, 3 times. It's only 3 times.
Okay.
So yeah, anyway, that's good for them. Well done them. You remember there was a TV show called Raised by Wolves by Ridley Scott.
I bloody loved it.
And it got cancelled.
Yeah.
At home box office. It was like, that's enough of that. So they decided not to go for it. My guess is it was quite expensive. It was beautiful. It was a great show.
You know, I really, it's up there in my top 10 of all time TV shows.
It's do you know what we should do? We should do a top 10 TV shows that got cancelled before they really
That's very
made
specific.
It. Well, I was just thinking because there's 2 I can think of off the top of my head. There was this one, Raised by Wolves, and the other one was Night Sky.
Oh yes, yeah, that was great as well. In Prime,
and they were just, we're not doing it. It's too expensive, and yet they spent billions of pounds on that stupid Lord of the Rings show.
Twice,
make it make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. That's right, because it was a vanity project because Jeff's daughter was involved with it or something.
Well, there you go then.
Can you spell nepotism?
There's your answer.
Anyway, so the good thing. Anyway, before all this stuff, Warner Brothers thing happened, HBO were doing deals with Netflix to get the content onto Netflix. Anyway, so it was even before all this stuff. And part of that deal is Raised by Wolves is coming to Netflix.
Oh, season 1 and 2?
Yep.
Oh, fantastic. Sometimes when that happens, Netflix has bought it and they're going to do a 3rd season, though. No? Is that not what that case? Like Karate Kid, that happened with Karate Kid. Remember, Karate Kid was a YouTube original.
YouTube Red, yeah.
And then it came to
YouTube
Netflix,
Red,
and Netflix did the subsequent.
They kept it going,
series of it.
there's also another Ridley Scott produced TV show that's also coming to Netflix, which is pretty interesting, which is The Man in the High Castle, which was on Amazon Prime.
Oh yeah, I tried
So
to watch
that's coming
that.
out now.
I couldn't
Try
quite get
better.
into it. Yeah.
You complained to me about
No,
my
no,
viewing habits, and you won't even watch that.
I think in that occasion you're right. I'm wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I need to kind of yeah.
You definitely
I
have
need
to
to
watch
try.
it. It's good.
I need to try and be better.
Stephen
Yeah.
Root's in it as well. What's his name?
Well,
Oh God, Rufus
oh,
Sewell.
you're breaking up. You sound like BPO.
Rufus Sewell's in it, and he's brilliant.
It's either you or it's me. I'm not sure.
Maybe me. I'm going to close some things here. Anyway.
David! Hello!
Hello, David!
Hello!
How was Scream 7? We'll find out in a wee minute.
Yeah.
Once that bounces up to the satellite and then bounces back down. I never told you my Starlink story.
Tell us.
So, I thought because the internet's so bad here, I'll order Starlink. So I did the whole thing, all that kind of stuff, bish bash bosh, and all that kind of, and I got the Starlink kit. So I had the kit in my house, and the installer guy comes out, and he goes, where do you want it? And I went, well, I've got a satellite dish at the front of the house. Can you put it on there? And he looked at it and went, no, can't do that. There's an overhang. You've got to have it's got to be kind of pretty much horizontal. And I'm like, oh, okay. He goes, I can put it in the side of the house. I can put it into the gable end of the house. And I'm like, I can't do that. Not in this property. I won't go into the gory details of it, but I physically can't do that. And he went, all right, okay. And then we started wandering around the house, trying to find suitable locations for this dish. Eventually, couldn't find anything. So got the shipping label, put it on the label, sent it back.
Nightmare.
Guy left empty-handed.
So that's
not only open reach for some reason, that postcode over there gets full fiber broadband. That one gets full fiber broadband, but this one here, the one that piggy in the middle, nothing, not a damn thing.
You've moved to the wrong area.
I know, and we've got the worst internet here as well. It's like dial up at times. It's ridiculous. Anyway,
yeah, just down the road, it's all right.
And yet, just across the road, literally across the road, they're sitting there basking in full fiber with like 12 screens showing up, rugby and all that kind of stuff.
Across the road's the sea. Talking about
that's that way, not that way.
Oh, that way. Sorry. David is saying it was a film. Yeah, let's talk about Scream 7.
We've not seen any of the other ones.
He's never seen any other ones to compare. It's a bad one to start with.
Yeah, it's a bad one. I would maybe have started with the first one.
The first one is very good, I thought.
The first one's excellent, yeah.
Wes Craven. Because can I take the mickey out of the franchise?
It was the formula. Yeah. Yeah, because it was all this stuff about the killers are stupid and they don't understand it.
Obvious things,
Yeah.
It was really good. It was refreshing.
Yes, exactly, yeah. It was very refreshing. Are you interested in Winona Ryder joining Wednesday for season 3 now that she's not working on Stranger Things?
I sure am.
There you go. Do you watch Wednesday at all?
No. I might watch it now.
Okay.
No, I felt as if it was a bit too teeny boppy for me. I like Tim Burton, obviously.
Catherine Zeta-Jones is in it as well.
Catherine Zeta.
Louise Goodman's in it.
Perfect casting for the two of them.
Superb. I mean, him as Gomez is just chef's kiss.
Yeah. Well, when you see the cartoon, that is proper Gomez.
Exactly, yeah.
The most Gomez-looking Gomez we've ever had.
Huxley.
I watched the first few episodes of the first season, and I just kind of I liked it, but I got Harry Potter vibes, and I'm not a Harry Potter person.
Nah, it's not like that.
David is saying, did anyone watch the Gordon Ramsay? Yes, David, I did. I've not watched it all, but yeah, I hate watching it because I don't like it.
I heard it's a good insight to him. In fact, it's quite raw.
Jesus. That's good. That is good. Well made documentary.
Cool.
I don't like Gordon Ramsay.
You don't like Gordon Ramsay?
No.
All right. Okay.
Watch Boiling Point on YouTube, and you'll see why I don't like him. He's a horrible, horrible man.
Is that not a Hong Kong action flick?
No, that is Hard Boiled. You're right.
Overcooked
Hard
joke.
Boiled, not over. What did I say?
I don't know.
You're that. Overcooked.
Boiling Point.
Boiling Point. No, you're thinking Hard Boiled. No,
I don't know.
I think you are. The John Woo movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Answers in the comments, please.
I don't know. And then finally, I haven't got much details about this, but Ryan Coogler's rebooting the X-Files.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So there you go.
Very good.
Hulu has ordered a pilot.
Oh, that'd be good.
Pilots.
By the way,
Never had the pilots.
Well, that was good because Jordan Peele rebooted the Twilight Zone.
Aye,
lately.
Yeah. That was a while ago. But yeah,
Ryan Coogler. It was a wee while ago, and then Ryan Coogler's doing that. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
He's riding high just now. I feel Ryan Coogler, and he did a great job in Sinners. I don't know if you watched it, but I don't think you have.
Yeah, I will at some point.
It really is quite a good movie.
I need to watch it because we've got the Oscars thing coming up, and we said we'd try and watch as many of them as we possibly could before the Oscars.
Right, okay.
And it's like 2 weeks from now.
Right, we need to do that.
So we need to watch that.
That's a very
I've
good
watched
point.
2 of them, I think. Frankenstein and Train Dreams. Is that
no,
2?
we need to do better.
I can't remember.
Right, I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget. Because at my age, I forget these things.
Yeah. So there's Begonia. I won't go through the list.
More movies.
Aye.
Oscar fodder.
But there's Begonia, F1. Oh, F1 I can get access to. That's on Apple. Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another. You've seen that. Sinners and Train Dreams. You've seen Train Dreams and One Battle After Another and Frankenstein. So you're one up. You're 50% ahead of me as far as movies are concerned at this point in time. Cool.
Right, I need to watch that Marty Supreme. That's definitely. And I want to watch that one with. What's that one? What?
Sorry, that was a lame joke. It doesn't matter.
Oh, that's all right. What's the one with God, here we go again. Skarsgård. Alexa. No.
Oh yeah, Sentimental Value.
Aye, that one. I want to watch that. I need to just nip out just for 2 seconds. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know either. Being joined by a very special guest, the cat. Okay.
Sorry, Alice was just saying there. So just before you say something, Alice is saying, "Do you think that we're getting desensitized towards AI?" Well, I am. On the surface, it's really, truly amazing tech, but there's so much of it now. It's like whatever. I think it's just going to get better and better. I have to say.
I think there's worrying things though. There's worrying things about, like there's plenty of things to worry about AI. I mean, it's not just. I mean, from the if you take it from an entertainment perspective, probably not that much to worry about, but people will lose their jobs because of it. That's
Oh, they will.
the downside
Yeah.
of it. My take on AI is it's a power tool. Like, yes, you could drill into a wall with a hand drill, but it takes less time to go with a Black & Decker. And I think that's, for me, that's what I think AI is just a tool to get you to the point that you want faster. But it's not necessarily better or worse than a manual way of doing it.
But if anybody's used AI, it's not easy to get exactly what you want on screen. So the things that these guys are doing with the Star Wars stuff, I honestly have not got a clue how they're doing it. So there's going to be people that are experts on this.
Well, here's the thing as well. So every time you make something, it costs tokens, which is money, obviously. How many of these things are we seeing that end up in the cutting room floor? Like, Luke Skywalker, all of a sudden his face goes straight into the bulkhead or whatever. Like, all the mistakes, all the hallucinations and things like that. How much compute power are we losing to get that perfect shot? Whereas if it was just in camera, you'd take it and then you'd have the perfect shot and then that would be it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then you've got to employ, folk riggers and
you have to pay people.
Blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
I'm sure there's movie people looking at certainly special effects anyway. Maybe not necessarily, all the other stuff, but certainly special effects. They're probably looking at it from a point of view of this could save us a lot of money, which is sad,
especially people who run Excel spreadsheets.
It's sad and scary at the same time because there's a lot of skillful people out there that are probably thinking.
I think what's going to happen is this is the worst thing about it is that it's going to be rough for the next few years, but people are going to realize that AI is not the be all and end all, and you actually need skilled people to control the AI. So people will be getting hired back. Maybe not as many as before, but at least there'll be some kind of rubber banding.
That's what I was saying. One of the guys that is doing one of the sort of main AI Star Wars channel. Can't remember what it is. It's like Star Wars Lost Stories or something, whatever it is. Can't remember. But he was sacked by Disney, I think, and he decided to go down that route, and he's kind of started creating stuff. So yeah. James. Hello, James. Yo, Mr. Petty.
Hello.
I made a Christmas jumper design in ChatGPT and got it printed. Cool. I think things like that are cool because it's it's just for yourself. And it's you're not making people unemployed. So it's great. Yeah, it's great for that. That's true. I use it as well. I've been using it for
I use it.
Well, we use it. The backgrounds we can't say anything either. Our logo and the background. You didn't draw that.
No,
there you go.
I didn't.
There you go.
I'm not talented enough. And the person who is talented enough on this podcast doesn't do it because he doesn't do these things.
Yeah.
So I had to resort to other things like Copilot and ChatGPT. What?
I couldn't create something like that.
Why not? Why not? You're an artist.
No, that's more graphic design, I'd say.
I see. See, that's what I mean. So we don't have a graphic designer, so we needed a graphic designer for a logo. But I mean, I use it at work. I use AI at work. When I'm doing things. In fact, I'm toying with doing a video on my channel about using AI to create a video game, using Claude. So we'll see how that goes.
Sloan's other channel.
My other channel.
Programming.
Yep.
Channel.
YouTube.com/Sloan Kelly. Learn how to program or program along more than learn how to program. There's not much. It's more me. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Go and check it out.
Basically, I'm not on it, and he's talking about programming.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about what you're watching. What are you watching?
I have been watching Blink of an Eye. Directed by Andrew Stanton. That directed Wall-E.
John Carter.
And
John Carter of Mars.
No.
Yes,
This
he
is his
did.
first.
No, it isn't. Andrew Stanton directed John Carter.
Wall-E.
And
directed
Wall-E. Yep. And he directed John Carter. It's his first live action movie he ever did, and it was an absolute bomb at the box office.
Oh well, so did this one then as well. Apparently.
Oh dear.
It's trying to be epic, but they've edited it down to like an hour and a half and made it look like a TV movie.
Okay.
But it's got some interesting ideas. It's like three main characters from different eras in the world. There's a sort of Neanderthal. There's a modern, a person from now, and then there's a future person. But they're all linked.
Wait, is that not just Cloud Atlas?
Fact. Maybe. I've not seen Cloud Atlas.
What? Jody, seriously, you're giving me a lecture at the start of this show about not watching things. I put myself out. I watched.
Not many people.
I'll tell you who watched it. Tom Hanks, Halle Berry.
Yeah.
The Wachowskis.
Exactly. Yeah, okay.
And me.
John Carter. I thought that was his first.
No.
Wait a minute. That doesn't even say that it was him that directed that.
Ta-da.
Can you type in who directed In the Blink of an Eye?
Is it In the Blink of an Eye? Oh, it's a book.
I'm not convinced my
Blink of an Eye.
Is correct.
Is that right? Is it called In the Blink of an Eye?
I think so. Anyway, it's on Disney Plus.
You don't know what you watched?
It's a 6 out of 10.
2016 film, directed by Andrew Stanton.
2026.
It was first announced in 2022, and it was released on Hulu in 2026.
Yeah. Anyway, it's okay. I'd recommend it actually. It's quite slow and quite kind of, but the ending's quite convincing and ties things together. So yeah.
This may actually be in tying with the worst movie of all time ever. Actually, it's got 37 out of 100.
It doesn't get good.
But it won the festival's Alfred P. Sloan Prize.
Did it now?
Yeah. P. Sloan.
It's not that bad, We watched a really grim thing about the murder of Arlene Fraser. It's The Hunt for Arlene Fraser's Killer. You probably, if you saw her, you'd remember it. It was back in the 90s, I think. It's a guy called Nat Fraser. Remember him? He was married to the woman, and he.
Oh right, okay.
The murder, and it's a horrible man. And you kind of know, spoilers, but it's basically him all along, even though he's like totally protesting his innocence.
Yeah,
it was him all along, and he's kind of pleaded not guilty all the time. But it was okay. 2 parts. And then we watched the big one. We watched. We've been watching Beauty on Disney Plus as well, which has been good with Evan Peters in it. It's been good. Enjoyed that. It's a bit like Substance and sort of body horror type thing. It's good.
Aronofsky.
No, not Aaron.
Oh, Aaron Peters.
No, Evan Peters and
Evan Peters, yeah.
The guy who was married to Demi Moore, young guy.
Oh, Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher, he's in it. And Isabella Rossellini's in it as well, kind of playing a sort of, because there's a sort of Death Becomes Her type vibe as well to it. And she's in
Ocean.
Yeah, she's in it. But the big one we watched was have fun. Good luck, have fun, don't die. With Sam Rockwell, everybody's favourite dude, which was an amalgamation of Terry Gilliam.
Looks a bit like it, yeah.
Black
I was
Mirror.
getting 12 Monkeys vibes from it.
It starts off Terry Gilliam, then it moves into kind of Black Mirror mode. Then I'd say it goes into kind of Wizard of Oz, and it's like, completely blatantly, sort of ripping these things off. But I think it really worked. I really liked it, and Sam Rockwell's always likable. The band of the crew that he pulls together at the beginning of the movie are great. And it's a girl from Ted Lasso, the blonde kind of bimbo girlfriend.
Yeah, do you know
Temple? Remember her name, but she's been in a few things lately. She's really good.
She was in Fargo as well.
There's a sort of element of the kind of school shootings, which this I don't know. There's a lot of humour in it, and I thought, God, it's can you make humour out of that? I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great, and what was the director? Did Pirates of the Caribbean and
Gore
Verbinski.
He did Rango as well.
It's great. He did, yeah, which was good. And you watch his movies and you're like, he's ripped Terry Gilliam off all through. That's not just his first time he's ripped Terry Gilliam off. Rango's a rip-off of sort of Fear and Loathing.
Yeah.
When you watch it, and all the kind of weird camera angles that Gilliam did.
There's a bit in the Pirates of the Caribbean is where he goes over Niagara Falls. And by the way, he does go over Niagara Falls because it's in the location for shooting for it. So the actual falls, but that one always reminded me of Terry Gilliam as well.
Yeah, but listen, I had a great time.
It was him though.
I really enjoyed it. It was a 8 out of 10 for me. Really, really good ending as well. A really strong ending. Sometimes it's sometimes these things are good, and then it's like, oh God, crap ending. But I really thought it was a satisfactory ending as well. So yeah, highly recommended for me.
Cool. I'll give it a go. Obviously, I'll be waiting until it comes on streaming because I don't go to the cinema.
Well, you do sometimes.
Only for special movies.
Special occasions.
Notice I didn't go to it for Tron Aries, but never mind.
I like to do something special on a Saturday night.
Bella Ronaldo.
Bella.
No, make sure you need it in there. Gregory, no, you're doing it wrong. Go away, you small boy. No. And then he proceeds to play Matty Mary had a canary up.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Just before you say this, Alistair says, we saw Scream 7 last night at the Era Story. I really enjoyed it. But it's one of those movies you can't take seriously. All the Scream movies just verging aside, unlike Halloween. Okay, well, okay. I suppose if you go into it from a certain point of view, you will enjoy it, I always remember when I went to see Beau is Afraid, the Ari Aster movie, with Joaquin Phoenix in it, and it get panned. But if you go into it with the point of view that it's a sort of dark comedy, it's one of the best movies I've ever seen. It's absolutely terrific. It's on Film 4 just now, by the way. Anyway.
Well, talking of the best movies you've ever seen, here's one of the worst I've ever seen. Ballerina. With, Anna de Armas. Yeah, the John Wick thing.
Spin-off.
Where to begin? It's a typical cashing in type thing. It's almost exactly. It's not the same story because obviously there's no. She doesn't have a dog that dies, but she's all alone. A cat, yeah, exactly, yeah. And so she has to avenge her family's death. So she has to go and do that, and it's the usual typical kind of thing. There's a bit in it where it signals the sort of twist way too early in the show, and it's like it doesn't work. The whole thing doesn't work. Keanu Reeves for some reason is in it, and it's like if you're gonna have a standalone movie, don't put Keanu Reeves in it, because all you can think of is, wish I was watching John Wick.
Is there 4 John Wick movies?
There's 4. No, there's only 2.
No.
No, there's only 2.
Aye, 2 that are decent.
Aye. The first one, the second one are watchable. The third one is okay.
Third one's okay, and then the fourth one. Fourth one was too long. I thought couldn't get through it.
And that's so. At 2 hours and 5 minutes, Ballerina is way too long. About half an hour too long. There's just nothing happens. Like, compare that, if you're comparing that to Wrecking Crew, because there's the same amount of like bloodshed and damage and all that kind of stuff. That's a much more enjoyable film. Because the problem with John Wick is he's not really funny and he doesn't say much. He's just this sort of avenging angel that just kind of like goes through, and just plows through the bad guys. And that's fine if you want to see that kind of movie. But I think if you're trying to do something different in the same universe as it, you kind of want to steer away from that and maybe do kind of quips or something. I don't know. You got to do something, because otherwise it's just fight scene after fight scene after scene. Yeah, Ian McShane's in it as well. The guy the actor that died, he's in it as well. The concierge guy. He's in it as well.
Oh, the black dude.
Lance.
Yeah. I can't remember his name.
I can't remember his name either. Anyway, it's like Gabriel Byrne's in it for some reason. Okay.
All right.
No, it doesn't save it. No, don't get all excited because Gabriel Byrne's in it. No. Another movie you should
very underrated actor, by the way.
Famous people are in it. Oh yeah, well, I know exactly. Is Scarlett Johansson is in Jurassic World Rebirth. I wanted to see it. I wanted to see it because I didn't go to see it. It was on Sky Atlantic or wherever it was on.
Cinema.
And it's on now, which means it's on now. Now. And I wanted to see it because I like Jurassic Park movies and I'm a sucker for these things. And I think, if you grew up in a certain age and you were there when the first Jurassic Park comes out, you pretty much got to go and see every single Jurassic Park movie ever made. It's like you're compelled to, like Mel Gibson's character has to buy a copy of Catcher in the Rye in Conspiracy. It's the exact same thing. It's like, oh, there's a Jurassic Park film. I mean, where are you going? I'm just
a magnet.
Yeah. This was okay.
Yeah.
It was better than the insect one. It was better than the insect one.
100 times better.
What was really good, do you know the bit I loved? Was the bit where the guy that was in Rebel Moon got killed almost immediately. Sorry, spoilers.
That guy. Yeah. I know, I thought it was going to be it. I thought, that guy.
They were building him up to be this like uber like soldier guy, and it was like boom, the enemy's dead. That was it.
I thought he was going to be the guy that double. Cause there's always a kind of double cross moment.
Double crossing guy. Well, I knew it was going to be this guy, corporate guy. Yeah.
Had a good time.
At one point, so they meet Mashal Ali and they're talking about the boat and how they're basically double crossing the corporate guy, and it's quite funny. And I'm like, I wonder how they're going to bring the kids into this, because they always have to have kids into it. And it cut almost immediately at that thought.
The family,
to a father and his kids on a boat, and I was like, for the love of God.
I know.
So I went, I guess this is how this is going to play out. So it played it exactly the way that I thought it was going to play out.
Yeah, a lot of people moaned about that, the fact that, here we go, crowbar the family and aspect, because it's like,
I thought it worked though. They were fine.
I thought they were great.
It was good because they had that was almost the A story at that point, was the family heading through the jungle. And there was a couple of funny bits in it as well. Oh, by the way, there was a couple of like really cool Steven Spielberg things. And also, shout out, sorry, there's quite a lot to unpack in this one, because as much as I didn't think it was as good as the rest of the movies, Gareth Edwards directed it. And he's a man who can direct. I thought that especially the opening part of it, where it was just all these kind of deeply saturated colors, was very Spielberg. Like it was like just out of the Spielberg playbook. But it opens with a shot and it zooms in on the wing mirror, and it says objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are.
Yeah.
Which is funny. And then the bit where they go to the museum and they're taking down the banner and it falls on the T-Rex.
Yeah.
I mean,
Also,
there was all these wee kind of little nods.
The boat part was in the original book, but they
Uh-huh.
never used it in the original film. The raft.
Yep,
part.
the river raft, which is why the river raft adventure, the river adventure in Universal Studios is the river adventure in Universal Studios, because that's part of the book that they never used.
Yeah.
So there's always been kind of, you know, nods and stuff like that, and it's beautifully directed. It's really, really well directed. But
I'm glad you brought that up, because I forgot it was Gareth Edwards actually, and you know, all the people that have sort of say about Rogue One, he never directed that. Blah 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 blah. Yes, he did, and yeah, maybe Tony Gilroy get brought in, for, you know, for tightening up scripts and things and moving things around, but he directed it, and he proved it in The Creator, and he proved it in this. I'm glad.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, The Creator. I know The Creator's another movie where it's like, I don't like that bit, the bit where they're all sitting in the bar and it cuts and there's this dustbin, like dusty bin, going dunk 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 dunk, like running down the pier. I love that shot. And then just obviously all hell breaks loose. And the guy made that for what, 10 and 6?
Is that The Creator you're talking about? The end?
The Creator, yeah.
Yeah,
it was all the AI things like that. Yeah.
Oh, terrific film.
Brilliant. And I'm also watching Hijack. And that's me.
You're still trying to get through it.
Oh my god. I love Idris Elba, but my god,
I know, I do.
I don't understand the logic of it. So they start off, think big, guys, think big. We could set it on in a car. No, it's not big enough. We could set it in a bus. No, it's not big enough. Set it in a train. No, it's not big enough. What about a jetliner? Perfect. Let's do that. What can we do for the next one? It's got to be something bigger. Train. And so it's not even on a train where it's like, 'cause you remember the movie Cassandra Crossing? You haven't seen that one? So there's a movie Cassandra Crossing where I think it's John Voight. And they basically go through all Europe. I think it ends up in Ukraine, actually. I think that's where Cassandra is, the town of Cassandra. Anyway, so it's basically they chase this train all around Europe. They're only chasing it around Berlin. It's not even a country. It's just a city. They're just going to. It's Judy. It's as ridiculous as Hijack Glasgow, and then you've got someone in the clock in the inner circle. Where can he possibly be?
After watching the first one, I was kind of disappointed in the way that went. So nah, I'm not watching this train one. It seems
one more episode to go.
Kind of quite bad projects. They're interesting.
But then again, I think he's going to tie to Sky because he does the adverts for them, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah. So maybe that's part of the issue. Anyway, I can't recommend Hijack. I watched Simon, the third episode of Lord of the Rings. So I've got the last one to watch. I haven't watched it yet. I'll get to it at some point.
Lord of the Flies, you mean?
Lord of the Flies. Did I say Lord of the Rings again?
I know I do as well.
Yeah, Lord of the Flies. But yeah, it's fantastic. It's been really good.
Oh, brilliant.
But anyway, that's my recommendation is Lord of the Flies. If you haven't watched it, watch Lord of the Flies. And if you have watched Hijack, I'm really sorry. Anyway, if you want to smash the like button and share, that would be great. It really does help the channel out. We appreciate every single comment tonight. You guys have been fantastic. Thank you so much for turning up live and for talking to us. And if you want time reminders when something new comes up,
cheers, Alistair.
Thanks, guys. Don't forget the subscribe button and notification bell, and YouTube will let you know when we put something new up. But until next time, thank you again, and we will catch you in the next one. Bye, everyone.